I'm a member of the African Parliamentarians Against Corruption. This is a lobby group in Parliament that highlights matters corruption to the extent that it works against against corruption activities from the members of the public and also mainly elected leadership and any other person in leadership. Today we were here to, we've had a media roundtable so that we can also be involved more with media, be friends with the media so that the media can know what we are doing, because we want people to know that not all leaders are corrupt, but also leaders are making individual efforts or group efforts to fight corruption. This is African parliamentarians. It's an African network. It is not only in Kenya. But what has caught our attention of recent is an amendment to the Anti-Corruption Act that would allow people who have been convicted of corruption, that once they have served their sentence, then they would easily be absolved from not occupying office. They just come, once they serve their sentence, they come and occupy office as if nothing happened under the guise of double punishment. I think in Kenyan jurisprudence, we don't want to bring up an idea that would crop down. We don't want to bring up an idea that would water down. We don't want to bring up an idea that would lower the gains that we have made against corruption. It has been made into law that once you have served your sentence, once you've been convicted and you've served your sentence, then you should not be allowed to assume public office, which I think is a good idea. Why would you be corrupt, then after getting out of jail, then you come and just be elected as if nothing happened? So one of the members of parliament is bringing these amendments, and we are against it as APNAC, but we are also calling members of goodwill. We're calling members of goodwill to come and also rally behind us so that we stop this. We're also calling our colleague members of parliament that this, especially those in the in jail, to stop this particular amendment. We are going to go out of our way. It is brought up by one of the members of ODM. I know the principles and the tenets of ODM is against corruption. So we also requesting my party leader, who has really fought against corruption in this country, to rethink and relook this position and advise the member so that we are not seen to be propagating corruption. It's an ongoing debate, it's an ongoing engagement even with members of civil society, so that we make sure that we live in a corruption-free Kenya. APNAC has been a whistleblower, and APNAC has come up with litigation against corruption. APNAC has also represented Kenya in places where it is needed, because that is a basic responsibility of a parliamentarian, but now at the APNAC level.
What's the membership of the Kenya chapter?
I'm not very certain, but we have a number of senators and members of National Assembly in APNAC, but there is the intention also to devolve APNAC services at the county assemblies. That's one of our intended tasks, and also to take it to the East African Legislative Assembly.